Well, hey folks, how y'all doing? Fat Guy Flies RC. Out here at the Avon Park field, and at the Avon Park Aero Model Association, going to take up the FMS Pitts version 2. I'm running in mid-range, which is 85% throws over 20% expo. I seem to like that best of all. Right ailerons, left ailerons, up elevator, down elevator, right rudder, left rudder. All right, here we go. This is the second time I have ever flown this plane. Second time I've ever flown her. Ever. Second batter I've ever put through her. And I tell you what, talk about a locked in little knife edge here. You want to talk about one locked in plane. I'm running an AR 620 antenna-less receiver in her, just so you're aware. And she is one good looking plane. What kills me about this plane is how well she does on grass. I mean, she's a dream on grass. She really is. Look at that. She lands no problem on grass. No problem at all. Take off just as pretty as you please. Look at that. Is that not wonderful? And that was with the wind. The secret that I have found, and I want to say RC Geek in his channel and his review of this plane is what's helped me the most with landing this plane. And he said, you want to just let her run, and you almost want to land her almost at a stall. Almost at a stall. Because she will bounce if you land her too hot. But I gotta say, she's just been an absolute dream. I've got all those easy lights are stuck onto hard plastic points on her, because you do not want to Velcro on easy lights onto the painted foam, because then the little easy lights will vibrate in the wind and work that paint loose from the foam, and then you lose your paint, and you don't want to do that. And that's how you land that plane. Let's go up here. Kind of a sloppy, slow stall turn, but man, this is one easy flying plane. I've got an AR-620 and tintless receiver in her. Man, is this plane impressive. Still got a minute.
Time remaining 1 minute.
This time we'll do another grass landing. Oh boy, what a wonderful plane. Oh yeah! Oh man, second time I've ever flown this beautiful plane.
20 seconds.
Oh boy. What a wonderful, wonderful. And look how well this plane behaves just driving around. Just nice and scale. Driving this beauty around, them lights on there. Man. Man, I am so impressed with this plane. Oh boy. Well folks, man, I love this plane. Wow. 85% throws, over 20% expo. Motor off. I did have to balance the prop a little bit. Not a whole, I just use a soft sponge sanding block, sand up enough material of one side until she balanced off one side of the prop, of one prop until, of the heavy one. You can see where I've got the 4300 roaring top all the way. It's on the battery tray. Let me unplug it. I'm running an AR-620 and tintless receiver. That's where I've got the roaring top. As you can see, it's right there on the end, just butted up on the end of the battery tray. It seems to balance the plane perfectly. And what I did to set the reflex up is I took the S-bus lead out of the reflex, which is labeled, and I put it into the gear channel, or channel 5, I think it's 5, on the AR-620. Yeah, it would be 5, and because then the next 6 is flaps, but 5. And then I assigned it to a 3-position switch. You have 3 positions, 3, not 4, 3, and 1 is dynamic, which is what I've been using, which is the same as AS3X or wind mitigation. Outside forces hit the plane, and the plane realizes that's not you, that's outside forces, so it instantaneously keeps the plane nice and locked in to where it fights against that, to where the plane seems like it's more locked in. It's flying like a larger, heavier plane that the wind really can't affect as bad. And that's what the purpose of AS3X, and that's called dynamic. The other one I believe is optimized, or maybe that's optimized. You know, I really don't know. Anyways, it's their version of AS3X. It also has a no gyro, which means nothing at all, just straight control. And then it has stability, which is, or maybe it's optimized. I'm sorry, I just don't remember, which is self-level, which is like safe in the Spectrum AS3X world. So anyways, but I just took the lead, the S-Bus off of the reflex. Everything else is labeled where you plug it in at. And then I plugged in the gear channel, assigned to my 3-position switch on my transmitter, and I can use all 3. But I'm only using the AS3X version, wind mitigation. But anyways, let's take a look. We flew for a full 5 minutes on that. Let's see what kind of, almost a full 5 minutes, maybe just a little bit shy. Oh gosh, I still got 69%. I could have flown for 2 or 3 minutes. So anyways, but that's okay. All right, folks, there you go. That's the Pitts version 2 1400mm Pitts by FMS. Love the plane, very impressed. Second time ever flying it. Thank you for watching. God bless y'all, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and them planes. Bye, y'all.